All right, guys, we are getting ready to make this beautiful summer, fall, whatever time of the year bucket hat. And so I'm getting ready to share with you guys the supplies you would need to make this hat. And so let's move on to the next clip. But I'd like to thank y'all for another day to be in the land of the living. Let's get started. So here are the supplies you're going to need. I am using some mainstay yarn. This is 100% acrylic yarn, which is a medium 4. You can definitely use cotton yarn. It makes a beautiful, nice, cool hat. But I wanted to share it in a bright color, and this is the brightest color I got, which is in yellow. All right, so you can use acrylic yarn or you can use cotton yarn. Go ahead and grab your 5.5 crochet hook. That is the letter I crochet hook. Grab a pair of scissors. You're going to need a stitch marker. A stitch marker is optional, and also a tapestry needle. This is just for us to sew in our loose ends at the end. All right, loose pieces, loose end at the end. All right, so if you have all your supplies, let's go ahead and get started. We're going to get started with a slip knot. I take the yarn and wrap it around 2 fingers. Then I go through my 2 fingers and grab the smaller piece and hold and pull through. That is how I do my slip knot. And we're going to get started with chain up 6. So chain 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And once you have your 6th chain, go back to your first chain and we're going to do a join. So insert your hook into the first chain and we're going to join to make a ring. So let's go ahead and make a ring just like this. Once you have your ring, I want you to chain up 3. 1, 2, and 3. Inside the ring, we're going to do 11 more double crochets. 11 double crochets. So grab your yarn around your hook, insert it into the ring, grab a loop, go through 2 and go through 2. So that first double crochet, that first chain 3 is counted as our first double crochet. And so now we need to do 10 more with a total of 12 double crochet. So go ahead and do 12 double crochets into the ring. Once you have your 12 double crochet, remember the first chain 3 is counted as our first double crochet. Go directly on top of that chain 3 and we're going to do a slip stitch to join. And we could just pull our loose strand down here to tighten it up. Chain up 3, 1, 2, and 3. Go right back into that same place where you have the chain 3 and insert and do a double crochet. So we're going to do 2 double crochets in each stitch around, which is going to give us a total of 24 double crochets. So go right into the next stitch and put 2 double crochets into that stitch and repeat that all the way around, 2 double crochets in each stitch. And when you get done, you would have a total of 24 double crochets. Okay, and I'll see you back at the beginning. Once you make it all the way back around, go on top of your chain 3 and let's do a slip stitch to join. Chain up 3, 1, 2, and 3. And now we're going to alternate. The chain 3 is counted as our first double crochet. Let's go into the next stitch and we're going to put 2 double crochets into the next stitch. So that's 1 double crochet, go right back into that same stitch and put another double crochet. This is our increase. So we're going to do in each stitch, we're going to do 1 double crochet. And then in the next stitch, we're going to put 2 double crochets. And we're going to alternate that pattern all the way around where we put 1 double crochet in the first stitch. And then the next stitch would be 2 double crochets. Repeat that process all the way around and I'll meet you back at the beginning. 1 double crochet in the next stitch, 2 double crochets in the next one. you should end with 2 double crochets. In the top of the chain 3, let's go ahead and do our slip stitch to join. Chain up 3, 1, 2, 3. Into the next stitch, we're going to do 1 double crochet. In the third stitch, we're going to put 2 double crochets into the same stitch. This is what we call our increase rows. So we're going to alternate this. The first 2 stitches, we're going to do 1 double crochet. And in the third stitch, we're going to put 2 double crochets. And we're going to repeat that process all the way around. 1 double crochet in the first stitch, 1 double crochet into the second stitch, and 2 double crochets into the third stitch. Just like this. Repeat that all the way around, and I'll see you at the beginning. Once we come back to the beginning, we should always end with 2 double crochets. Go ahead and slip stitch to join. Chain up 3, 1, 2, and 3. And to the next stitch, we're going to put a double crochet. Into the third stitch, another double crochet. And in the fourth stitch, we're going to put 2 double crochets. So every fourth stitch, we're going to put 2 double crochets. So the next 3 stitches, we're going to put 1 double crochet into that one. Into the next one, a double crochet. Into the third one, a double crochet. And in the fourth stitch, we're going to put 2 double crochets. Repeat that all the way around, and I'll meet you back at the beginning. I have made it back to the beginning, so in the top of the chain 3 space, I'm going to go ahead and slip stitch to join. And this is going to be our last row of increase. So go ahead and chain up 3, like we did in the previous rows. And in the next 3 stitches, we're going to put 1 double crochet. So put 1 double crochet into the next double crochet stitch. 1 more double crochet into the next stitch. 1 more double crochet into the fourth stitch. And in stitch number 5, we're going to put 2 double crochets. That is 1 and 2. And we're going to repeat this all the way around. 1 double crochet into the next 4 stitches. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And in the 5th stitch, we put 2 double crochets into the same stitch. Go ahead and repeat that all the way around, and I'll meet you back at the beginning. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And in the 5th stitch, we put 2 double crochets into the same stitch. Repeat that all the way around, and I'll see you at the beginning. Okay, so I've made it back to the beginning. And so now I'm going to go up to my 3rd chain, and I'm going to do a slip stitch to join. So this is how we should be looking so far. Now, if you need this hat to be larger, all you would do is continue to do an extra row of the increase to make the hat more larger. But if this size is okay with you, let's go ahead and chain up 3. And now we're going to grab our stitch marker and place our stitch marker on that chain 3, just like this. We're no longer increasing. We're just doing 1 double crochet into each stitch around. So go ahead and put 1 double crochet into each stitch all the way around. and I'll meet you back at the beginning. Okay, so I have made it all the way around, and now I'm just going to slip stitch to join. I have the stitch marker here as a reminder that this is where I started with just doing 1 double crochet all the way around. We're going to repeat this for 7 more rows, so we're going to have a total of 8 rows of just double crochets all the way around. This is row 1. Now I'm on row 2. So I have 7 more rows of doing just double crochets all the way around. So go ahead and do 7 more rows, and I'll meet you back once my 7th row is done. It will be a total of 8. So this is 1, this is 2, and a total of 8 rows of double crochets. I'll see you back once I'm done with my rows. Okay, so I have completed 8 rows, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 rows of double crocheting around and around. Now I can go ahead and slip stitch right here. Now on the next row, we're going to do chain of 3, and then in the next 2 stitches, we're going to put 1 double crochet. So that's 1 double crochet, and then another double crochet. So the chain 3 is always started as a double crochet. So that's 1, 2, 3. And then in the 4th stitch, we are going to put 2 double crochets into that same stitch, because we're getting ready to expand it out. So the next 3 stitches, we're going to put 1 double crochet. So that's 1 double crochet, 1 double crochet. In the 3rd one, another 1 double crochet. But in the 4th stitch, we put 2 double crochets together. So that's 1 double crochet, go back into that same stitch and put another double crochet. So we want to repeat this all the way around until we get back to the beginning. The next 3 stitches, only 1 double crochet. The 4th stitch, put 2 double crochets into the same stitch. Repeat that all the way around, and I'll see you back at the beginning. Okay, and you should end with 2 double crochets. So let's go ahead and go on top of the chain 3 and do a slip stitch to join. Chain of 3. So the next 2 rows, all we're going to do is put 1 double crochet in each stitch around. So do 2 rows of 1 double crochets all the way around, and I'll meet you back once I have my 2 rows of double crochets all the way around. I'll meet you back. Okay, so once you did your 2 rounds of double crochets all the way around, let's go ahead and do what we've been doing. Slip stitch to join. Let's go on top of chain 3 and slip stitch to join. And that will complete our hat. Let's go ahead and cut a piece of the strand, and we are just going to fasten off. Okay, so that completes the bucket hat. So we just need to sew in our loose strand right here, go into the inside and sew in your loose strands. I got my tapestry needle. I'm gonna do that off camera. Go ahead and sew in your loose strands, and I'll be right back. All right, you all. So once you have sewn in your loose strands, this is an additional step you can do. You don't have to, but this is how I do my hats. I always give my hat a little tug, a little pull. That's just to stretching it out. I turn it to the other side, the opposite side, and I always give my hat just a little stretch, just like I'm doing right here, just a little pull. You don't have to do this step. It's just a step that I take. So our hat is now complete. Let's see how it looks on my mannequin. All right, you guys, so this is the end product for our bucket hat. Isn't she lovely? absolutely lovely. I just have some crochet earrings that I made previously, so I figured it had yellow in there. Let's go ahead and add the yellow. But yeah, so this is how the bucket hat turned out. You can have it a little bit away from your head, or you can bring it down to get some of that sun off your eyes. Got it over there on my yellow flowers. All right. So let me know what you guys think of the video, the tutorial down below. I think it's quick, easy, and you can make a number of these.